Hello everybody, my name is Party Girl with Survivor, and today I'll be going over level 33, aka the Infinite Mine. Let's get right into it. Level 33 has a survivor difficulty of a class 2, meaning it's unsafe, secured, with a low entity count. Level 33 is considered the 34th level of the Backrooms. Description: Level 33 seems to be an empty shopping mall. Most of the stores are owned by major corporations from the real world, but usually have few products in stock and are completely empty. Some doors are closed off by a gate that currently has no way to open. More often than not, the food courts will be empty, but there's a chance that you can come across a food court or store that has full stock. When you first enter, there's a very low chance you will encounter a hound, duller, a few death rats, or even a skin stealer. As you go a dozen of miles into the store, the entities as well as new ones will start appearing more often. The mall will progressively become more worn down the further you travel. Water began appearing to flood the level. The lights will start flickering to the point where they simply won't turn on anymore. And the effect of the mental state will begin getting worse at the mall. As the mall starts to have mold, plant grows over, and metal starts to corrode it. Colonies and outposts. There are no known colonies or outposts on this level. The corrosion state. When you enter, top picture, the wall will be entirely clean, as well as the tile floor. The floor is completely dry, lights never flicker, and hounds and duller are very unlikely to encounter. 50 miles in, the corrosion state will activate, causing the walls to appear to have mold on them, and a few tiles on the floor are missing. Lights flicker every few hours, and you'll begin to feel uneasy and feel constantly watched through the effect. You might have alternative hallucinations. More and more death rats starts to rim the wet floors, and the smilers can now be spotted in dark areas. 100 miles in. In parts of the wallpaper, the walls will appear to be ripped off of the mold. The mold can cover large areas of the wall. Grass starts growing from the cracks in the dry parts of the floor. Water spilling fills up to 2 inches above the floor. Lights begin to flicker every few minutes, giving you a headache. You will feel paranormal, even in safe shelter. Alternative hallucinations become common, with significantly less often than the aforementioned mentality hallucination, visual hallucination possible, as well as a chance to spawn on a fetica. 200 miles in. Bottom picture, any wallpaper on wall will be ripped off entirely. Mold will appear covered in the walls, moss will hang on the ceiling, the water level will heighten now to 2 feet above the floor. Lights will constantly flicker and turn off and remain that way for 7 minutes. Effects on the human mind are equivalent to those in level 6, making you go insane faster, depending on the personality, sometimes driving you into suicide. Authorized and visualized hallucination will become commonplace, and there's a very low chance that one of these hallucinations can physically hurt or injure you. Entities, especially epheticas, death rats, and smilers, will be very common this far in as well. 300 miles in. The walls will appear ripped and damaged, like a bomb exploded. There'll be grasses growing from the floor to up to 6 feet tall, and the water level will be at 5 feet. The lights will be off, but will flicker on every few hours. Your sanity will disappear if you don't take sanity pills. Hallucination can trick your mind and can run to deadly traps. It's like getting killed by entities. 500 miles in. The floor and lights will be non-existent, but there will be fires from the ground. It will make it this far. Hallucination can physically injure you. Entities will always believe that seeing you look up. 750 miles in. Fun Bricks 1 found it yesterday and it was terrible. The walls and pipes, if you look anywhere but forward, there is entities, a monster. Hallucinations are no longer hallucinations. Fire and water from the ground, ivy everywhere, and I felt like I might die. I could not make it. 1,000 miles in. Later, an unknown individual reported we went 1,000 miles. It was described to have 20-foot weed, a black void with walls, and occasional broken and corroded pipes in the interior. That was all. Simply indescribable chaos. It was later chased by a group of reported 271 extremely aggressive entities. He was not to go further, but attempts have been made to go even further. Entrances and exits. The only known ways to enter is by shopping a center of a mall in level 11 or going upstairs in level 22. If you enter from level 11, go back to the doors you entered from. If you came from level 22, go back down the stairs behind you. User can get to level 45 by entering an orange themed store. There you go, everyone. That's one of the most... That was the mole level, a level that can get flooded the further you go. So make sure you don't go too far or else you might not make it out alive. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!